Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're taking a deep dive into something a lot of you are probably all too familiar with.
Yeah,
Coping strategies for dealing with sickle cell disease.
absolutely.
And we're going to be focusing in on two of the biggest challenges
Huge.
that people with SCD face, pain and fatigue.
Yeah, for sure.
And to help us with this deep dive,
Yes.
we're going to be looking at this podcast episode
Great episode.
called Managing Pain and Fatigue. And it's specifically targeted at people who are dealing with sickle cell.
Yeah, it's really practical.
Okay.
It's not just like surface level stuff.
Yeah.
It really gets into like the nitty gritty,
Okay, let's unpack this.
different techniques and stuff.
So first up,
Yeah.
pain management.
Huge.
I can only imagine how intense these pain episodes can be.
It can be excruciating.
What did this episode have to say about how to
Yeah.
manage that pain?
So right off the bat, they emphasize that there's no one-size-fits-all approach. What works for one person may not work for another.
Right.
It's really important to work with your healthcare team
Yeah.
to figure out a personalized plan.
So it's about finding that combination of strategies
That's it.
that work for you.
Yep. And they cover a pretty wide range of options.
Okay.
Obviously, there's medication management,
Right.
but they also talk about things like heat therapy,
Oh, okay.
which can be really effective for some people.
Interesting.
There's actually this story in the podcast about a woman who found immense relief just from using a heating pad
Wow.
during her pain crises.
So simple,
Yeah,
but yet so effective.
exactly. And it just goes to show,
Right.
you really need to advocate for yourself.
Yeah.
Find what works for you.
Be open to trying different things
Absolutely.
because you never know what might make a huge difference.
Exactly. And it's not just the physical pain
Right.
that we need to address.
Of course.
The fatigue that comes with sickle cell, it can be really emotionally draining.
Yeah, it's like this weight
It's like this heavy cloak
you're carrying around
you're carrying around all the time.
all the time.
Yeah.
What insights did the podcast offer
Yeah.
about dealing with the fatigue?
So they really dive into the connection between chronic fatigue and mental well-being.
Right.
You're constantly battling this tiredness.
Might.
And it can lead to stress, anxiety, even depression.
Wow.
So it's really important to seek professional support.
Got it.
Talk to a therapist or counselor who understands chronic illness.
So it's not just about pushing through it.
No, you need to acknowledge it.
It's a real thing.
It is, and it impacts your mental health.
And you need to seek help
Absolutely.
if you need it.
And they also talk about building a strong support network.
Oh, that's so important.
It is.
Having people who understand
Yeah, people who get it,
what you're going through.
who can offer encouragement.
Yes. A listening ear.
Yeah, that can make a world of difference.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Okay, now I'm curious
Yeah.
about these alternative therapies that the episode mentions.
Yeah.
What do they have to say about those?
They dedicated a good chunk of time to exploring them.
Yeah.
Things like physical therapy, mindfulness,
Okay.
and relaxation techniques.
I can definitely see how
Yeah.
physical therapy could be beneficial.
Right. It helps improve your range of motion, your flexibility,
Yeah.
even your posture.
Right.
All those things can reduce pain and fatigue.
In the long run.
In the long run, they even talked about aquatic therapy,
Oh, wow.
which is really gentle on the joints.
That's amazing, especially for days when you're just
Yeah.
feeling extra sore.
Exactly.
Okay, what about
Yeah.
mindfulness and relaxation techniques?
So think of these as tools to help you manage stress
Okay.
and just cultivate a sense of peace,
Okay.
even when you're in the middle of the storm.
Right.
So mindfulness is about being present in the moment,
Okay.
noticing your thoughts and feelings without judgment.
So it helps you to break free from
Yeah.
that cycle of worry and anxiety that can come with
Mhm.
chronic pain and fatigue.
Absolutely.
So it's about finding ways to calm your mind,
Yes.
your body, even when you're feeling physically uncomfortable.
It's a powerful way to take back control.
Absolutely.
And they gave some really practical tips.
Like what?
Things like deep breathing exercises,
Okay.
progressive muscle relaxation, even guided meditation.
That's awesome.
And there are so many resources out there, apps, websites, YouTube videos
Right.
that can guide you through these practices.
I love that.
Yeah.
So it sounds like this podcast is really advocating
Yes.
for a holistic approach to managing SCD.
Absolutely. It's about combining traditional medical treatments with these complementary therapies
Right.
and taking an active role in your own care.
It all starts with understanding that
Yeah,
what works for one person might not work for another.
exactly.
It's about finding your own path
Your unique path.
to managing pain and fatigue.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
So before we wrap up, I want to leave you with this thought.
Okay.
Even if you think that things like mindfulness and relaxation techniques aren't for you,
Yeah.
I would encourage you to give them a try.
Yeah, I agree.
You might be surprised
You might be.
at how these practices, even just a few minutes a day,
Yeah,
can really help you manage stress,
absolutely.
find moments of peace.
Yeah, it's a gift you can give yourself.
And it's a way to nurture your well-being amidst the challenges
It is.
of sickle cell disease.
For sure.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive, everyone.
Absolutely.
See you next time.
See ya.